Welcome to the wonderful world of enchiladas, where today we're going to be exploring the iconic Enchiladas Rojas.
Here are the ingredients that we're going to need for the sauce. I have 8 chile guajillo that I have cleaned and cut off the stem and took out the seeds. I have 3 little baby tomatoes, or you can use 1 roma. A quarter of a piece of onion and 2 garlic that I have gently roasted. Cumin and Mexican oregano. Spice, we're going to be adding chile de arbol. I'm going to be using the powder. For our salt, I'm using nor de pollo or caldo de pollo. Use salt if you don't want this. Then you're going to need some Tums. I like these chewy ones that taste like berries, kind of. Each family does them differently, but this is how I make them for my family. If you'd like to share with us what you do differently, please put it in the comments. So I'm going to start with 8 chile guajillos. Of course, they're dirty and we have to clean them. So I take a damp paper towel and I wipe the outside. I'm going to cut off the stem and remove all the seeds. Put the chiles in a pan to toast, just until we get that really nice aroma. I don't want to burn these because obviously that'll ruin them. But this water is boiling hot. It's going to help soften and rehydrate. I'm going to let those sit until they become soft, pliable, and more plump. This is the perfect time to work on our filling. Now you can put whatever you want, but we have a bunch of leftover turkey from Thanksgiving that we really need to use. So I'm going to try to make this work. I just put the turkey in the microwave just for a little bit, just long enough to make it warm enough to shred. And then once the salsa is done, I'm gonna mix a little bit of it in with this turkey so that it will give it nice flavor and moisture. A lot of the time we just use queso fresco and onion, and you can still do that if you want to. So I have my Vitamix blender. Listen, husbands, get your wife a Vitamix blender if you can. It is very good. I almost never ever need to strain anything that I make using this because it's such a high-powered blender that it does such a good job of blending. They're not paying me to say this, but I kind of am hoping that if Vitamix ever sees this, that then they will decide to pay me, so you never know. Our chiles have been soaking for quite some time now. They're hydrated and soft and they're ready to blend. So I'm just going to remove them from that water. I'm not going to use, some people use the water that the chiles were soaking in, and I do not, because I did it in the past and I felt like my sauce was kind of bitter. So just for that reason, I put fresh water. Now I'm going to add my tomato. Just some people don't add them. That's fine. Don't add them if you don't want to. But I love tomatoes so much, and I think it adds such a good flavor. Also, I'm adding my onion, garlic, spices, and herbs. I'm also going in with my chile de arbol powder, and this is to add some spice, like some extra heat, because chile de arbol are a little bit more spicy. Chile guajillo, what we've made the base of the sauce with, they're great, they taste good, but they're not spicy. So if you want your food to be spicy, add some of that. Salty component, I'm adding my caldo de pollo, 2 cups of water. But this is how it's looking. Super smooth. I already tasted it and it is so good. Right, I'm just melting a little bit of lard in my pot here. Now this part is optional and it's not traditional. I've never seen anybody do this, but I want to do this today because I'm going to be adding a tiny bit of this asafoetida. It's a spice that's often used in Indian cooking, and you add it to the oil, let it fry a little bit, and then add in your sauce. Like I said, it's not traditional. I've never seen anybody do it, but I just wanted to see how it was going to taste today. Okay, remember that turkey from earlier? I went ahead and shredded it, and now we're going to season it up. So I'm just going to add some of this Badia complete seasoning. I'm also adding some of that salsa. Right, that's how it looks. Time to assemble. I've got a frying pan with some lard. My sauce, it's nice and hot, and then my turkey is ready to go. I'm gonna dip this tortilla in the sauce and I'm just gonna fry it. All right, I just give it a couple seconds, then I flip it over. Immediately, I'm going in with my filling. I'm just gonna flip that over, just like that. It doesn't take long. Just take it out and put it on the plate and then do the rest. Now, I'm gonna add some extra salsa because I want mine to be a little more saucy. Some onions, queso fresco, and some cilantro. Now for the taste test. I have my trusty assistant here. All right, let's go in.
Best one in the business.
Let's go in. It's a big bite. bite.
Really, really good. Good job.
This is the best turkey I've ever had.
Delicious.
It's good. You should make it.